Dude. We're live.
Good
This
deal.
is the thread. You know, I changed the name of this show.
Too.
It was the Chris Lazar show when I was performing stand up,
Hey, you know what,
and
Chris?
now it's called This is the Thread.
There you go. But yeah, honestly though, that Chris Lazar show, I like that. You got to rock that name.
No,
It's
I do.
it is.
I mean,
I
I that was my performance name
I know it's
when I was.
it's a strong, powerful. It's unique. It's not like your John Smith. You got Chris Lazar.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's like the more like not when I sign things. I mean, I got a sloppy signature. I signed my full name, Mark Anthony Merlo.
Really,
Oh yeah.
Mark Anthony Merlot. Okay. Well, Mark Anthony's a powerful name.
Mark Anthony, powerful.
I actually, for Christmas, I got a Mark Anthony Henley.
Oh
I
my.
was like, ooh.
All right. So now you're up in the game.
So
You're up in the
basically,
game, Chris.
I like those Henley shirts too. Like, the button, long sleeve, and it's got the 3 buttons right here.
You've been rocking
Those
that.
are big time. I saw on this one YouTube channel. Fuck, what's its name? I guarantee you've seen this guy. It's like one of those like fuck it. I'm just gonna look it
I'll
up.
pull it up.
Um,
I haven't been up in the fashion world these days. I just anything
Professional.
under.
You walked in with new Adidas kicks.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what I spend money on from fashion wise is shoes. Like, all my clothes are hoodies and gym shorts. But no, I actually got some shoes. I got some Jordans in my trunk right now.
Oh, do you?
I'm taking them back and getting a half size down. But I'll show you them. You'll like them.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll like them.
Fuck you mean no internet? God. Technology. This guy sucks. God.
I better be getting compensated for this.
Yeah, you'll get compensated on the ad revenue.
When can I expect my check?
You know how much it would take to make $1 of ad revenue on YouTube?
How much?
It's like, I think like 1,000 views.
Interesting.
I think, or 100.
I don't know how much you're on YouTube, but like these who like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, like these monster channels.
Yeah, yo,
Dude, how
PewDiePie.
much- Yeah, all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stuff. How much you think those dudes making?
Oh, God, if my internet fucking worked, I would show you that they did the math on Joe Rogan on this Reddit page,
Yeah.
and they said that Rogan is making 20 million. Okay, I don't know if that's right. That that
Is this
sounds
off his
high.
podcast or his YouTube channel?
Off his podcast,
All right.
Joe Rogan.
So how?
Yeah. I think that was for a year. He makes
Wow.
20 million just off that. Yeah. I guarantee, and he said in his podcast before, there was a YouTube kid who moved down the street from him in like a nice ass house. He didn't say who he was, but
Yo, we got figure this out.
we gotta, just type in how to make buku paper.
Yo,
Fucking,
we on the podcast right now. Let's get that paper.
Google. Or just ask Siri. Do you gotta, hey, Siri.
Hey Siri.
I can't find that right now. Try again later. Siri's giving you like fucking magic 8-ball answers.
That's
Ask
insane.
again later.
And I mean, have you ever listened to a Joe Rogan podcast just start to finish in
Yes.
its entirety?
Yeah.
Is that how you listen to him?
Yeah.
For me, I listen. I'm pretty much strictly YouTube.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, I listen on YouTube.
I'm pretty much strictly YouTube. Well, what I like to do too, because a lot of times people will, like, repost this stuff with timestamps and whatnot on certain topics, and that's what I'll do there.
I listen mostly on YouTube. Because I have YouTube Premium, so I pay for it, and you
Yeah.
can download the video and listen offline. So that's what I do.
Rogan's definitely the biggest channel I'll be watching. Some Athlete X.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I'm
I like
subscribed to
Athlete
Athlete
Yeah,
X.
I like him.
I like Athlete Next. What else am I subscribed to? Absolute Motivation. It's like
probably seen
they put together like Oh, you can do it. Yeah.
I've probably seen some of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find this one channel for you because I guarantee you.
I'm a big fan of Louder with Crowder. Big fan.
I know you were telling me that.
Big fan.
Yeah. I like Crowder.
He's from Grand Rapids, you know.
What? Really?
Yeah.
He went to like school and stuff?
Well, I know that's where he's living right now, is in that area.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Like, why Grand Rapids?
Google his name real quick.
Yeah,
And see what his background is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because actually, this morning I was killing some time before I ran some errands today, and I was on YouTube for like 10 minutes, and one of his things popped up on my like, and it was something about the Boy Scouts. Girls. This video happened like a half year back.
Yeah.
But he had just some of his points though outside the Boy Scouts. I just love Crowder. Love his stuff. I
don't listen to enough of him. I heard one video of him where he was talking about global warming. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, he's making a lot of really good points here about this. So I got to listen to him more. He's from Grosse Pointe.
Is that right? So there you go. Yeah.
But it says here on Wikipedia his residence is Canada. Oh, his residence is Dallas.
Interesting. Yeah,
that's weird.
He's talked about. I think he's talked about living in Canada. I'm sure. I know he makes decent money. He's probably got multiple homes, but
that is true. He's young too. He's 31.
Is that how young he is?
Yeah. Wow. 31. Wow. By 2009, politically conservative pajamas media. He started doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I know that's kind of how he got his start.
Mm-hmm. Included a role at Dunmore. He was in a movie. He later became a frequent guest on Fox News.
Yeah, that's why he got his big break. Was he was a frequent Fox News guest. They brought him in.
Yeah, he was like the comic relief.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, American Spectator, CPAC, whole 9 yards. I want to change gears for a second. So this guy, you've seen this guy before. Here, I'll play his video for you. You should be able to hear this once it loads. It's loading right now. You can hear that?
Exactly. You're not quite so sure, right? Because it's about perception, what other people think of you.
Okay. I've seen this dude.
Yeah. Even realize. And today I'm going to go over.
I've seen this dude. He's kind of a motivational guy. Some good. I mean, not saying anything deep or anything new and crazy, but he's yes. What was this like Alpha?
Alpha M.
Alpha M.
Yeah.
Alpha's a cool dude. He keeps it real.
And he's got 4.6 million subscribers.
Is that what he's got?
He's legit. That's where this guy, I was watching a video like top 10 like men style habits, and like he was like advocated like, oh yeah, wear a Henley shirt because it's like, it, I don't know, something about like your chest, like it
with the button down,
with the buttons.
It naturally gives you a V taper.
Yeah. He was on Shark Tank.
Yeah, pitching his idea. Yeah, I remember that now.
He didn't get a deal, but I mean, he probably got so much publicity off there to like people like, I'm gonna go check this guy out.
I mean, just probably in that like a week after that aired, like the sales for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him. Like he's had some good.
Yeah.
I've seen some good videos of him.
You watching fashion videos now? In your fashion game?
Well, like Kanye West said,
Talk to me.
I always had a passion for flashing.
I'm not going to quote you on that one.
Come on.
I'm not going to quote you on that one. No. The go-to fashion, nice pair of shoes and jeans for a guy.
Yeah.
If you got that, any kind of, that's my go-to.
Yeah. Or this is your you've worn this.
Well, this is my go-to if I'm just trying to chill. All right, I'm just posting up in the bar or club. If I'm trying to,
you have worn it. You wore this out the last time.
Constantly wearing sweatpants and the what would you call this?
quarter zip.
Quarter zip it up.
Yeah.
The heavy quarter zip.
Yeah, I like it. The girls liked it. Remember the 2 chicks? Have you talked to them, by the way?
You know, I haven't texted her back. I've been it's been in the back of my mind.
Not Rachel, but
Dana.
Dana.
It's been in the back of my mind. Dana.
We
gotta get some group thing going together there. I feel like their group, if our group, it'd be a fun time. I get that feeling.
Mark, it's a group of us too.
Huh?
You're like their group versus our group. It's just us two.
No, our group is.
We're a group. But actually, like Jeezy says,
talk to me.
I grind like there's 10 of me, but swear to God, it's just one of me.
Oh man, and that's words to live by there. I'll give
you
the point back.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Redeem yourself from that Kanye quote.
I feel good about that, Mark. You have to work on that, please. For me,
you feel good about that?
Yeah, I did.
She was 29.
She was 29, 2 for 50.
She was 20. I mean, that's the Mr. Allen's wholesale, man. Yeah. Well, her friend was 33, Chris.
I know, but she's married.
That's it.
I do still have her number, but I'm not going to text her.
I know.
But it's there.
It's there.
Next thing you know, her Palestinian husband just fucking sees like a group chat.
She didn't look 33 or had. I mean, I just didn't see in the face with her. That was a
lot of makeup.
That one took me by surprise.
Yeah,
maybe it was a little bit of the beer goggles. I don't know, but
yeah. Also, what she was wearing. Well, no, because I would say what she was wearing kind of made her more
youngish,
mature. No, I was gonna say more
mature.
Yeah, like older-ish.
Yeah, that. Dude, girls' ages have been like hitting me out of nowhere lately. Like,
really?
The 33, 20. Well, like I said, like on Thursday when I was at the cigar bar, you know that one, the one waitress we saw there. She said she was how old? 33.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought older.
Yeah, and after seeing her a second time, I mean, I'm not as surprised, but there was another bartender there. Fine, she was talking to me. And she was cool and I think her name's Monica if I remember correct, but taller, strong chick, like built.
Okay.
But like again, she said she was 35. I had her pinned my age, maybe even 25, 26. I mean, working there, yeah, she's probably a little older, but didn't look 35, man.
Wow.
I don't know.
So
are these chicks lying these days? I don't know. or is my age radar off?
No, I'm with you. I just don't guess anymore.
You just don't guess?
I feel like you would get in trouble.
Yeah.
Although, wait, you would get in trouble if you were high.
No, that's what I always say.
If you're like, oh, you're 30, right? No, I'm 21. Ugh,
that's the best number to say. If anyone asks you, if 21, I always
22?
21, 22.
Ish, right?
Because if a girl's...
I'm 35.
If a girl's 18, and if you say 21, they're kind of flattered. Oh, you think I'm old enough to drink.
Yeah,
But if a girl's 29 and you say 21, oh, yeah, I thank you for giving me such a young age. Yeah. 21 you can't go wrong with. You say 21 to a grandma, I'll be happy. You can't go wrong with 21. That's the kind of number I've sometimes I'll switch it up, 22, even 20, go crazy.
You know, I feel like girls are the most disappointed when you guess exactly what their age is.
Yeah?
Yeah, because think about it.
Yeah, that happened to you?
Because think about it, when somebody's like, oh yeah, you're 27, because you're getting ready to correct them.
You want
right?
to win that debate.
Yeah, you want to. Like, automatically when somebody corrects you or wants to guess your age, you automatically are like in your head like, no, it's this. Automatically, because it's
gotcha.
hard. Yeah,
gotcha.
But it's like when they guess it right, you're like, shit. Yeah, I am 27. Fuck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever had any incidences where someone's either guessed you like, now that you're in your mid to later 20s, have you ever had 30, 35, or have you ever had like 18, 20?
No.
No,
never older. I've had like 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. Never older though.
I get a little bit of a wide spectrum. I still get
really?
some younger 20s, some mid 20s. I guess I get some 30s here and there.
Really?
I get some. You got kids? Oh yeah.
You like when the kids, hey, mister.
It's when I was like 21, 22. Oh yeah, 25, cool. No, I want 25.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 20. No, I want 24, 20. I want 17. That's what I'll take.
The kids coming up to you. Hey, mister.
No, that's the crazy
Can
thing.
you help us get our ball back?
That's,
Kids. They're there, kids.
that's how you know you're getting older is when you get sirred. God, where was I when I got? Oh, thank you, sir. I think it was like a Coney or something. And like like the girls like Coney Island, they're probably high school age.
Yeah.
They're looking at you like back when I was like in college, early college. They're like, thank you, man. You're so whatever. They're flirting with you like. Now they probably look at me like, oh, this guy know my dad? This one of my dad's friends? Here you are, sir. I'm like,
Sir.
Man, I'm getting sirs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get served.
Yeah, back in the day. Oh, you go to high school or college in the area? Now, sir.
Sir.
Oh.
You gotta, sir, don't walk away. You gotta pay for that.
That's how you know you're getting older, Chris.
And there's my ride.
Well, that's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
We were class of 09.
Watch us shine.
Watch us shine.
Yeah.
I started seeing some 2018, 2019 varsity jackets bopping around.
I saw 2020.
Did you? Oh my God! How'd it make you feel? Is that freak? Like
I saw one in
when
a grocery
I saw
store.
2019. I was like, wow, it's been 10 years. Like, wow.
Oh yeah. Well, my sister was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always said this. I'm something about 09.
It's a good number.
I'm really happy we were 09 and not 10. Or like anywhere like in between like 09, 08, 07. Like those just like roll off the tongue better.
Well, if you include 2000, you only got that's 2000, but you only got 10 single digits.
Yeah.
In this millennium, this century.
Yeah. This is math.
Math right here.
You're dropping it.
I was thinking about that the other day. It's like we were born in the 90s, but now we're going back into the 20s.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like
everything comes around full circle.
Yes, we got the 20s coming up now. Gonna be
The 20s.
hit the 20s now, which I kind of like because like nobody calls like the first decade of the new millennium. I'll call it that, and then like nobody calls it like we're in the teens right now.
Yeah.
You call that?
I know what you mean. I wouldn't call it that.
Like
the
what do you call obviously you call the 20s, 30s, 40s. You call them and so on. But what do you call the first decade and the second decade after that?
I've heard like the double O's.
Double O's,
the
okay.
2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then, what do you call the 2010 to 2020?
Yeah, no one's got an answer for that.
What people will probably do is
Just group
the
it.
whole 20 years into the 2000s.
Just a big blur now.
But it's not.
We're close to 2020. That's the future, man.
2020.
Think about that when you were growing up, when we were kids. Like 2020, that's the future.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not that much fucking different. There's less snow. I will say that.
Weren't we supposed to have hoverboards or something?
I know.
What was the big thing?
Hoverboards, like fucking the Lions were supposed to win a Super Bowl by now. Like fucking.
What? Our phones were supposed to do everything for us. Well, that's
Yeah.
actually that kind of.
Yeah, that kind of happened.
We got that one right.
Yeah, that's kind of happened. Yeah. You see all these movies, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Remember?
Oh my god!
It's like,
oh yeah, I've actually seen it in Hull. Had a film
really?
class. Yeah.
Oh, you
I've seen it in Hull.
analyzed it.
Yeah. It's trippy.
I've never seen it, but yeah, I've like seen clips and stuff.
It's a good watch.
I want to see it. Yeah, the guy who directed that.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yes,
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick. So my dad, my dad was saying this. Like he came home one day and he's like, "Quick, put on Eyes Wide Shut," which was a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, "There's a lot of like hidden symbolism, and the Illuminati killed him over this movie." And apparently, like, I looked up some stuff about it. So that was the last movie he ever made.
Let's see. Eyes Wide Shut. Who's in that again?
Tom Cruise.
That's the Tom Cruise movie? Yeah.
Nicole
Okay. Yeah.
Kidman.
I was just about to say, is that
like-
Tom Cruise? Yeah.
There's like the rituals and stuff.
Yeah. It's in like the 90s.
Really, yeah. It's
Well, no, that's when it came out. I want to say sometime in the 90s.
99.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
A little younger.
And he came in and he was like, oh yeah, there's all this symbolism in here and shit and blah, 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 and like he died like right after making it. It's like kind of suspicious and so yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of sex in that movie. I don't know why.
Yeah, there was.
Is it?
Yeah, there was.
It's funny. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sex.
Yeah.
Probably because I saw it when I was 10 years old. Or saw clips.
Mommy!
Yeah, parents watching the movie. I was sneaking in.
Did you know that 1999 was a very
Great
important
year. Yes.
It was a very important year for movies. So, I was reading this article. In 1999, The Matrix came out.
Oh, yeah.
Office Space came out.
Backtrack though, and I know we've had this conversation before
Okay.
about the Matrix.
Backtrack me. Yes.
I mean, God knows how many times I've seen that movie, but I probably saw it in whole the last time, half a year ago or so, and I think I told you this. I don't think it's aged that well.
What?
I don't think it's aged that well.
The first one?
Yeah. And I mean,
Really?
when that movie, I mean, I still love it. Still a great movie. But like when that movie came out,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my dad's favorite movie.
just mind blown.
Yeah. He made us watch it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
He made me watch it.
I remember too because when that movie came out, my parents were just moving into their new house, so I remember I don't know these funny days stick out. We were at the great indoors looking for a TV, and every TV had the Matrix hotel the hotel lobby shootout scene because of the sound quality. The bullets clicked on the ground, everything like that. Oh my god! So that every time, if you go to Best Buy and if you're looking for a TV, if you want to test the sound quality, the gold standard is that scene to see if it's got good sound quality.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean when
Oh,
you
yeah.
walk through like a fucking like rent-a-center and every TV's playing the same shit.
They can't just change one or two of them. You gotta have all this.
Every TV's playing the same shit. You're just walking down.
That reminds me, there's a funny joke from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Who's
Oh yeah, because
they got the same dude singing every
Yeah.
time.
Wait, what scene? What scene is this?
In 40-Year-Old Virgin, God, who's the guy? Who's the guy they always got playing on the TVs there? At Smart Tech.
Yo, we represent the same.
Who is it? Is it
Wait, the same guy playing
on the TVs? It's not Kenny Loggins. Who the hell is it?
Here, I'll look it up.
That's gonna kill me now. Yeah, go try to find that out.
Old. Fuck, I can't type with one.
Yeah, it's
Michael. Wait. Oh, okay. Here, I'll just play this,
Yeah.
and then hopefully.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something. I'm really excited about
Yeah.
it. For the first time today, I woke up, I came to the store, and I feel confident to say to you that if you don't take this Michael McDonald DVD
That
you've
sounds
been
so
playing for 2
familiar.
years straight off, I'm going to kill everyone in the store and put a bullet in my brain.
David, what do you suggest we play?
I don't care. Anything. I would rather watch Beautician and the Beast. I would rather listen to Fran Drescher for 8 hours than have to listen to Michael McDonald. Nothing against
Yeah,
him.
Michael
Oh,
McDonald.
that's Michael McDonald.
Yeah, Michael
Oh,
McDonald. Yeah.
that's so random that you picked up.
So
on
next
that.
time you go to a Best Buy or something like that, and the dude who's working in the TV section, have some sympathy for him, because he's probably got to listen to like Michael McDonald or somebody like that, or like Michael Bolton or something playing.
Yeah.
Like Bryan Adams, just on repeat.
Right. Fucking Careless Whisper.
That's the most
That's funny that you remember
the
that.
most like generic just feel good music.
That's funny that you remember that. Well, I never knew that. What were we talking about before this? Matrix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, where you backtrack to
But you didn't think it aged well? I think it ages
You think so?
really well. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I think it's still. I think the Matrix is so much better than fucking.
I think
what's that one? Jupiter Ascending.
I think if the Matrix. I mean, the movie's about 20 years old. Obviously, almost 20 years old. I think if the Matrix came out this year, I don't think it would. I mean, I don't think it would be like that monumental, iconic film that it was 20 years ago.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, that's
I agree with that.
I mean,
Because for the time,
when you say 90s movies, late 90s, early, I mean that's arguably like the greatest movie of that decade. I'm not saying it is, but it's up there.
well,
It's up there.
there's a lot of Mark. Just look at 1999 Matrix, Fight Club.
I always want to think that movie came out before 1999.
1999.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. Maybe because that was one of like the first like good movies I saw as a kid. Because let's see, I was like 8-9 years old in '99, and I remember watching that movie. Obviously didn't know anything it was about, but
Yeah, there's that movie, Sixth Sense.
yeah.
It's a good movie. Star Wars Episode 1.
Ugh.
You
I am a Star Wars guy.
You don't like any of the Star Wars? I still got love for those episodes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've seen all the originals. I probably got to go back and watch them because I mean those things again. The last time I've seen those movies was when I was in elementary school, and what it was more of long drawn out movies.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I took from those.
I know what you're saying.
I don't get into to sci-fi either.
Yeah, well, it's not a sci-fi. It's a space opera.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna call me out on that. It's in that genre though.
Yeah, I know. Just there's.
I knew you were
fucking-
gonna call me out on that.
Just fucking laser swords. It's sci-fi.
It's got to fall somewhere in there.
Okay, Green Mile.
All right.
It's a good movie. Iron Giant.
Oh yeah, I remember
That was a
movie.
cool
That
little
was a great
kids movie. Toy Story 2.
Hey, Toy Story. Hey,
Toy Story is my shit.
all the time. You see Toy Story 3?
Yeah.
I've seen them all. They're all good.
Toy Story 3 was good. Blair Witch. Kind of like the first movie.
There's another
like
movie that I
that.
don't think aged well either. Just because
Well, there's so many of those.
there's
movies.
like if you showed a high school teenage kid Blair Witch, probably wouldn't get that scared.
No, yeah.
Where nowadays, like
100% agree.
when we were kids, oh my god. I'll never forget
the fuck?
the conversations dude at school. Did you see Blair Witch? Oh my god. Yeah.
It was just, it's real. They had a camcorder. It's like, dude, now age, like if we try to do that movie today, we'd have like a cell phone with fucking data. It's like, oh guys, let's just
It wouldn't even be
walk
shaky
over
at all.
here.
It'd just be like super still, pretty good quality.
Super stabilized fucking 4K.
You'd have to actually shake the phone.
and we'd easily get out of that situation because one dude would flip on his data connection like, oh guys, Google Maps is saying we should walk this way.
Yeah, Blair. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, see, if kids saw Blair Witch these days, like what was this filmed on? On
Yeah.
a microwave?
Why, didn't they just MapQuest or what's going on?
Yeah,
How did they get
kids wouldn't be
lost?
buying this. But nobody's using stuff like this.
Yeah, no. Why did they just go to the nearest Sheraton?
This was
Guys, okay.
my GoPro's better than that.
Yeah. Guys, why is the why is the camera waterproof? Why is that? That was good.
Some great movies on there.
On 99, yeah, 99. American Pie.
American Pie.
I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, Magnolia. Not bad. Tom Cruise was in it.
All right.
The Mummy. It wasn't bad.
Brendan Fraser.
Mummy. Tarzan.
Back when Brendan Fraser was cool. There you go again. Wasn't he Tarzan in the original Tarzan?
In the animated one.
Oh, you're talking the animated one.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm not
God,
talking George of the Jungle.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Is that what I was thinking of?
George of
I
the
knew I was thinking
Jungle.
of something stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Oh, Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy. Oh, with Tim Allen.
Allen?
Oh my
That's
god,
not a bad movie.
love that. You know, a lot of those movies.
That's a funny movie.
It's funny you bring some of these movies up. You know, the other day, on Christmas Eve, you know, we always reminisce about whatever. And I don't know if this is the same for you, but Fridays and Saturdays, you know, when I was young kid in elementary school, this is mid to late 90s. A big deal was, you know, my parents picking us up Friday from school. We'd eat, like, we wouldn't eat junk food, but, like, we'd eat something, like, in that realm, whether it be Coney Island. Sometimes it would be fast food, but it'd just be a chill, casual meal. And then afterwards, we'd go out to Video Jack and get VHSs. Now, me and my brother, that was fun.
Yeah.
Part of the experience, going through the aisles. You ever did?
Yeah. There was a Mammoth Video.
Mammoth Video. Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking about this recently because everything's on demand now.
Dude, I miss those days.
Yeah, no, I do too because
I want to go to a Mammoth Video or Blockbuster and
just walk the aisles and.
Oh yeah. I mean, even when DVDs were the craze, it was still good.
Yeah. I was thinking about this really recently.
You're gonna open up a video store. You're gonna bring them back.
Video stores, that would actually be an interesting business idea because, like, things come back again, like full circle, and that's like one of those like I'm trying to think of some like an equivalent, like roller skating rinks.
Oh yeah.
Like there's that niche thing where it's like people are gonna come no matter what because they love it. I bet you have.
Are those still big at all?
What's that?
Roller skating rinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember in I think it was college when we were all back. We went to a roller skating rink. There's quite a few people there. But what was my point? Oh yeah, it's like a niche thing, like a video store.
Yeah.
You would get the people who are like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna fucking come to this because it's like the only one around. And you would get steady business, I bet you.
And that's what my brother said. Yeah, that's what my brother said about that. He's got a friend. He lives somewhere in Metro Detroit. I don't exactly remember where, but yeah, he was telling me this on Christmas Eve though that God, where does he live? Does he live out by like Milford or something like that? But anyways, they got a little video store there, and it's kind of it's like the last like of its kind, you know, video stores these days. It's not like Blockbuster size. It's just like a little one. But like on Friday nights, you know, it's kind of a big deal, you know. People go there. It's somewhat social too, where you go there, you pick out your movie, you talk to a few people, and have a good go home.
Yeah.
Popcorn and wine. Good Friday night.
Yes. Because on demand, everything, you're just in your little bubble.
You lose that social aspect of just doing something too.
Yeah. Going somewhere and
it's like shopping
searching,
malls.
like
Are shopping malls going to be no more pretty soon?
Right.
Or it's just going to be drones dropping everything down?
I think retail was up though.
Was it?
Like,
see, I buy literally nothing online. I need to.
I go places. Yeah.
I love going places. I was supposed to go to 12 Oaks today, but
oh yeah, to return some stuff.
Yeah, you know what though? I literally got to. I didn't even get to Grand River. It was just so backed up.
Really?
And I was like, you know what? The mall's gonna be crazy today. I'll just go during the week, make life easy. So I didn't even get out to the mall today.
Did you go down? Wait, you went down back?
No, let's see here. I was coming down Novi Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. And yeah, Jesus, dude. I didn't even cross Grand River and it was already backed up.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the mall's not fun when it's fucking packed and you gotta fight traffic.
I was gonna say.
Speaking of, it's kind of hard to find the answer to this question, but Macy's, I guess, closed down. They had 81 store closures nationwide. Since 2015, Macy's has closed more than 120 stores. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is dying. I thought for some reason that retail... Oh, you know what it is? This goes again to the niche thing, because my dad was telling me Amazon is obviously the place for like books now.
Yeah.
But he said, I don't know where he got this from, but he said that little like bookstores, not like Barnes and Noble, but like little like mom and pop bookstores.
God, I don't see how those places survive.
But they're doing well.
Really?
Because again, it's just a niche little thing that people are like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is still around. So it's not like they're fucking like,
They're not killing the game.
it's not like they're fucking franchising out like David John's bookstore.
Just killing the game of a little mom and pop bookstore.
They got a franchise. They got fucking locations with the big ass ribbon just cutting chink. Yeah. Photographs and everything, press releases. No, but they're doing steady enough to like keep the lights on. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
And that's how where was I tying
Those
this
are the
back
best
into?
places, man. Mom and pop.
Yeah. No, and that's what I was saying about
Anything mom and pop pizza, anything.
Bakery.
There you go.
Bakery.
Get
Ice cream.
a shout out to the bakery.
Yeah. There you go. Sponsored by.
get a shout out to the bakery.
Well, yeah, mom and pop anything is good for like the economy, I think. That's what like downtown Northville. A lot of mom and pop places.
Yeah.
Restaurants and bars and
Yeah, you
like-
got Janetti's been there forever.
Janetti's, Rebecca's, I think
Yeah.
is still there.
I haven't been there forever.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. I mean the garage is a little newer, but you know, independently owned.
It's considered mom and pop. The people who own it, it's almost like
Wait, who
it's
owns it again?
the Evasics. I don't know if they're
Do they really?
the Evasics. They're the I know they're at the very least they're the majority owner. They might have some other investors in it, but yeah, it's their own.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit.
That place does very well. And
Yeah,
that's I think they opened it up too as kind of a side hustles. I mean, because they're doing all right.
You know, there's a 3D printer like workshop / studio
In downtown Northville.
in downtown Northville.
Yeah, what is it like what's the price to go there a month? Like, is it something pretty high, like $1,000 a month,
to like print something there?
or just
It depends.
to be a member there?
Is it on a membership? Oh wait, maybe you're right.
You're talking about that workshop in downtown.
Yeah, the workshop.
Yeah, check that out.
Cause
Jamie, pull that up.
the Village Workshop.
Yes, the Village
Okay.
Workshop. They advertise on TV every once in a while.
I think actually, yeah, I think I have seen their
Place is awesome, but I know it's not cheap.
upcoming schedule. And you're saying, oh, okay, membership. Yes,
Yeah, check
okay.
the membership out. I could be quite high with that. I know it's a fair amount though for like a monthly member, or maybe it's like 3 months or something like that. I don't know.
Membership benefits include class discounts, 3D printing discounts, supplier discounts, one-on-one consultation, and more.
Yeah, they got a lot of machinery there. It's a fairly big place.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, fuck. All right, month. Yeah, that's a lot.
How much is it?
That's a lot. So, okay, it's a 1-year membership.
Okay, yeah. So you probably couldn't buy a month.
So
yeah,
but you could pay month to month. So auto pay each month, $125
all right.
a month, and then month to month membership $189. So that's like just 1 month.
Yeah, that's probably what I heard. I probably heard it was,
Yeah.
was about $1,000 per year. To go
But
there.
yeah, for 1 year, paid in full, $1,400.
Yeah, a little over. Yeah.
But see, I just that's so cool. That's a cool thing, but I just don't know if I'd use that.
Yeah, because it's funny because my parents actually talked about getting a membership for my brother, but he said like it's something that he would use like a couple times in a given year. Would never get
Yeah.
It's not something he'd be going to on a weekend basis. It's he could definitely use make use of it here and there, but
And the owners here, this guy, I'm gonna try to flip this around. So those are the owners. That guy in the middle is a physical therapist, He actually works at that physical therapy place right in downtown Northville.
Next to the breakfast place.
Yeah.
Yeah. The early bird.
His son, I think, or some, because Engerer is his last name.
All right.
Sounds so familiar. I think he went to Northville. But I remember because I've shadowed at that PT place. And I bet you same thing with the Avasics. They're probably doing this as just a side hustle. Because you think about it, they're probably just like, here's a bunch of equipment, pay us money, and you can use it as long as you know what you're doing.
It's a good gig.
It's kind of
You ever been to the garage?
No.
The Avasics did it right, man. It's a cool little hangout.
Yeah.
It's
not like a bar.
They have a bar in there, which is a cool little area. I mean, it's not like a bar.
Yeah. Not like the.
No. Hey, good date night spot.
Is the food good?
Food's great. It's not cheap. I mean, you're gonna pay. I mean, for two people, you're gonna, especially if you get drinks, you're gonna pay over $100.
Oh fuck. So you're talking about like drinks, like a wine?
Yeah.
Like
well, I mean, like I would say entrees start around $20.
Okay. When you ate there, what did you get?
Well, the one time I ate there, this goes back to it was right around Easter. It was either Easter weekend or something like that, because I remember we went to church, our family. Then afterwards, our church is right down the street. We go to OLV.
Oh yeah.
So it's literally 2 blocks down from the garage, and we had brunch there, and I had chicken and waffles. Really good chicken and waffles. Okay. But I mean, their brunch menu wasn't cheap, so you can only imagine what their dinner menu is.
Oh yeah.
But it was damn good.
If you get like a nice.
This was real chicken and waffles. No,
oh yeah.
When I was it wasn't okay. It was gourmet chicken and waffles. It wasn't like you go down to
like IHOP.
Yeah, it wasn't
Kentucky.
You go down the Woodward and get that. I mean, that chicken and waffles is soul food chicken and waffles. This was like Chef Boyardee, Gordon Ramsay made this.
Yeah, chicken was like pan seared.
Oh, it was
like
pan seared. Oh yeah.
Chicken, like full like chicken breast, not breaded.
Yeah. I mean, this was aged olive oil on that pan.
Waffles were like 100% whole.
This was
grain.
no Pam cooking.
No, dude. Waffles were 100% whole grain.
Oh yeah, these
chia seeds and
these
flax.
waffles were grown in the garden out back with like the the finest of grains.
They were an Eggo. They were Belgian.
These waffles weren't frozen.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you, man. It was the only time I had waffles like that.
Damn. That sounds good. Well, I'll tell you, man, the dinner we had last night at the wedding.
Ooh. Well, see, you're at St. John's. Talk to me about that wedding. Let's talk about that.
Oh, Mark, it was so much fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How are the bridesmaids?
They're
That's
cool.
I gotta start off there. That's what I want to know. Yo, I wish John and his wife a happy life, but talk to me about the bridesmaids.
They were cool. I mean, they're all from Wisconsin, so they're like
Wisconsin girls,
down to earth, like Midwestern values.
I like that.
Like chill.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. The one.
Thick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Being that dairy.
Oh yeah.
They're thick. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Sorry. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah.
They're healthy. I mean,
they're Packers fans.
Yeah, they were Packers fans.
Oh yeah.
They were. God, I'll feel bad if John listens to this. Like, fuck it. Chris is talking shit.
Yeah, that crossed my mind. No, it's compliments, John.
Whatever. I mean, no, they were cool though. They're really nice. The chick I walked with, Haley.
Yeah.
She was really nice. She was good looking. She's married.
I was gonna say, well,
had a kid.
You guys had it at St. John's, so you had to. I mean, had to have been a pretty big crowd there.
St. John's.
The banquet hall,
80-ish.
Pushing 100. I was gonna say you.
Yeah.
My brother worked there for one summer, setting up the banquet hall.
Oh,
for
really?
stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, this was. He was doing something there for. It was a high school job.
Yeah.
You know, just a little high school part-time job. Because sometimes he would tell me, this is a big place.
It is. Yeah. It's a really nice. Like everything in there is nice. Like the chapel was pretty dope. I've never been in a chapel where the pews are on the sides.
Right.
Whereas like at my church, it's like everybody's facing forward, you know? So that was different for me.
Was like as far as the chapel goes, like nice old school stained glass, good looking.
Yeah, marble
nice.
floor. Yeah, yeah, it was nice. Organ.
Good for John, man. I like that.
Yeah, and then the bridal suite was overhanging on a balcony, like right over the chapel. So John and Holly were standing. I think they were standing up there as guests were coming in, so they could kind of get like a preview, like overlooking.
Were you best man?
No.
Who was John's best man's brother?
Yeah, Steven.
Smart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. It was dope. They all stayed. And then the hotel, because you know there's a hotel there. Apparently, their room that they stayed in was like a fucking Trump Tower suite.
I was gonna imagine,
like, because they got like the.
I don't like to see in the room John stayed in that.
They got, I guess, the most like the dopest room, like the
St.
fucking
John's nice place, man. St. John's nice.
Yeah. And I their room was like the presidential
top penthouse,
exclusive fucking Trump Tower
nice.
shit. He said it was 2 stories.
Top of
2 bath.
Yeah,
jacuzzi.
Did you see the room or not? Did you party in the room?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, you needed to. How was the partying? Was this like a low key nice happy wedding? Or was this we're gonna get pissed out drunk and pay thousands of dollars to St. John's after the wedding's done? Which I have a story for you later.
Okay.
I've been sitting on this for a while, and
you see me on like the 10 o'clock news. Oh, local family has wedding turn ablaze.
Yeah,
let's go to Cheryl with more. Thank you, Todd. A nice Midwestern family.
Yeah, I got a story for you about St. John's. Something you didn't know about me.
Okay.
Something you
didn't
didn't know about me.
I want to hear the story, but I want to explain a little more about this wedding.
I do. I want to hear.
So the morning of, we met at John's parents' house.
Yeah. Early morning. I have a feeling this was a long day.
It was a long day, but we met up at 10:30. Right. So not super early. I ate like a little bit because John's mom baked a banana bread. Whoa,
do his parents still live over on 7 Mile there?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yep. So we had like a little bit to eat there. We had a dope banana bread. It was so fucking good.
You liked it?
I'm like, man.
I can see you.
Like
you reminiscing on that banana bread.
I needed carbs, dude, because I was craving.
Huh? You were craving them?
I was carb starved, so I dove into that banana bread. And
damn it.
we were just hanging out. We watched like ESPN, just chilling. Then we got ready like at around 11:30. Started to get ready. Mr. Colorado helped me out big time.
Oh yeah.
With my shirt. So my dress shirt, and because we didn't wear tuxes, we had suits, shirt, and then like a burgundy tie. Because the suit was navy. It was like
all
dark.
Right, so
blue.
let's see what were the wedding colors?
Like the bridesmaids wore burgundy.
All right.
Or maroon.
Okay, yeah.
And then we wore that dark navy suit, like a
interesting colors.
Yeah, like a checkered dress shirt.
So navy and maroon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Navy and maroon.
Kind of a darker. I don't know. My little step on weddings. I feel like the most weddings more brighter uplifting colors, upbeat colors. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But it looked nice though.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, it's
brown dress shoes. I kind of liked.
You like the brown?
Yeah, I like, especially with blue. Like I like brown with the blue.
Are you a brown dress shoes guy or a black dress shoes guy?
I mean, I like both.
Yeah, well,
I like black.
I mean, bring in the classic black.
Yeah, brown looks good. Brown looked good though yesterday. It complemented it well.
You guys had navy suits though.
Yeah,
navy.
dark navy.
That's power suit.
Yeah,
that's my favorite color for a suit.
Dark navy.
Like black's classic.
Yeah, I like black.
But that deep navy. If I was ever working on Wall Street, I'd have
navy.
Tons of navy.
Or gray? Did you have any gray?
I don't mind. Anything dark you can't go wrong with. But That Navy suit.
Yeah.
It's a power suit.
You wouldn't have like a fucking like Kings of Comedy fucking orange suit.
I wouldn't have like the long golden suit, like the Bernie Mac.
The Bernie
like
Mac
extra
suit.
tall suit.
Kings of Comedy.
I ain't trying to wear the Kings of Comedy suits. You know, Cedric and Bernie did that right,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah, we
can't rock
do
that. I couldn't
that.
follow that.
Oh God, I would punch you.
Yeah, you know what? As you should. I'm glad you said that. I
Like that
Can't be-
fucking. Oh,
can't be rocking like a tangerine suit.
do you remember? Do you remember the commercials for the guy, like the get out of debt guy? He had like a fucking money suit.
Oh, God,
Do you remember
Jesus, do I remember?
Get out of debt.
When you said get out of debt, I was drawing a blank, but when you said money suit,
Yeah. The money
instant
suit
light went on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those money suit sales went through the roof for a month there.
Oh God. Yeah, I know.
That was the cool thing. For about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Surprised you remember that.
yeah, I don't know why I brought that up, but so at his house, Mr. Colorino helped me out with my dress shirt. I never took out of the packaging, so it was
Nice
still like
fresh.
folded.
Yeah.
And John was like, "Oh,
You got to iron that,
dude,
boy.
you gotta iron that."
I was going to say, Chris, man,
like,
you got to iron your shirts, man. Nobody,
like, do I have to? He's like, no, dude, you gotta fucking iron that.
you're going to look like a slob
Yeah.
in church, Chris.
So Mr. Kyler, he broke out the starch,
There you go.
starched it up, ironed it up for me, did my tie. Because I do a Windsor, but I had it, I don't know, like my Windsor wasn't strong that day. So he kind of helped me out with that.
Nice long tie.
Yeah, I had it down to my belly button.
I always compensate and go a little longer for the tie.
Oh, really?
Just,
Like
well,
past your belt?
not past my
Or-
belt. Like, I'd rather have my tie a half inch too long than a half inch too short.
Yeah, okay.
Power, Chris. All about
Yeah.
that power tie.
Yeah.
Power tie, power suit, power haircut.
Yeah. And it was a thinner tie. It wasn't like the big, like,
You like those thin ties? I'm not a big thin tie
Thin t-
guy.
I mean, not.
Well, like, okay, I should say skinny ties. Like, who was the
wasn't
one guy on the Talk Soup guy?
Talk soup. Oh, you mean wait, on E?
On the E channel.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's. I thought that show was.
It was
The guy's
funny.
funny,
Yeah.
but I never liked his skinny ties. Oh my God, there's some.
The soup.
Oh, it's gonna hit me like a ton of bricks when I hear his
You're
name.
gonna know exactly. Joel McHale.
Joe McHale.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, hilarious dude.
He is funny.
But I don't like his skinny ties. Not a skinny tie guy.
Yeah, these were skinnier. They weren't like the typical like business like thicker down here. So yeah, they were skinnier. I thought it looked good though.
Sure. Hey, you're rocking it.
Yeah, it was long.
Where are the
Long-
clothes from?
Joseph A. Bank.
There you go.
Yeah,
What's their slogan?
get 50 suits for $15.
I'm
Or
trying-
no, is that
what's
Joseph
the?
A. Bank?
I was gonna say, what's the? You're gonna love the way you look. Who's that
Men's
again?
Warehouse.
Is that Men's Warehouse?
Yeah,
Yeah. I should
Just-
know that from Hurricane Sands.
Joseph A. Oh yeah,
David
yeah, he
Sands,
worked there.
Hurricane Sands. He worked there, man. He was always trying to get me a job there. I never wanted it. He's like, oh man, you gotta, I'm making such bank at the Men's Warehouse. One right there in Nova.
Yeah, that's what I got a suit there.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I bought my
You're gonna love the way you look.
bought a nice pinstripe.
Sands said that guy smoked a ton of weed. He said he actually had a chance to meet the owner.
Really?
Yeah, it was like at some corporate meeting. He did some speaking. He said, just that guy just smoked mad weed. Yeah, man.
That's funny. Hey,
It's funny how these little things just spark
Yeah.
your memory.
so after we got dressed. Oh, and my dress socks, light like sky blue,
All right.
robin's egg blue with marlins on them.
Robin's egg blue, and then
Marlins.
Let me.
Yeah.
You throwing all these colors at me. Did someone brief you on the colors of all this stuff before?
What do you mean?
Well, like, what did you say the suit color was again?
Dark blue. Navy.
Navy. But the tie was what?
Tie was burgundy.
Burgundy. All right.
And then my light blue Marlins. I thought you'd like the Marlins.
No, I like the bar. I'm just getting
It's
back
just
to
different.
this. You know, most dudes would just say, "Oh yeah, just use your light blue socks." No, you want the robin's egg.
Yeah, these were robin's egg. Very light blue.
Chris, I know light blue. I don't know robin's egg.
Yeah.
I don't know about no robin's egg. You go in deep. Wait,
Yeah.
what was you go to Home Depot and color palette this?
I just had like all the shades of blue. Just
See, I'm bad with colors. To me, there's like it's either orange, dark orange, light orange, red, dark red, light red, blue, dark blue,
Well,
light blue.
It's interesting. There's a guy Werner.
Magenta,
Yeah.
bubblegum pink,
Granny Smith apple, fuchsia, indigo,
mauve.
yeah, rouge. There's an interesting guy. His name's Werner Erhard. You should look him up. He's like a motivational kind of guy, and he says like, if you were to go to an African tribesman,
All right.
and you were to go see his cattle, you would see one brown, one shade of brown. You'd look at the cattle, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is brown. They're all brown. And then he's like, well, to the African tribesman, when he looks at his cattle, he sees 50 shades of brown.
It's interesting.
Yeah, because he's got to know which cattle is which cattle. Like, okay, this cattle right here is this shade of brown, so I'm going to slaughter this one, or I'm going to use this one for this. But now if you bring the African tribesman here and you show him a car, or you show him just somebody driving.
You heard this from who?
Werner Erhard.
Werner Erhard.
I'll look him up for
Yeah.
you in a sec. And then the opposite happens. You bring an African tribesman here, he's going to think, oh yeah, this is a car, this is a car, this is car, this is car. Everything's a car. Whereas we're going to look at it and be like, no, that's a pickup, that's a semi, that's a Fusion.
It's crazy. That's just that cultural norms thing. That
Yeah.
it's cars are such a big part of being an American. Obviously,
Yeah.
Even if you don't know cars,
Yeah.
somewhat of makes and models.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just probably 99% of Americans would tell you, "Oh, that's cow."
Yeah.
Where he
So-
could distinguish. That's crazy.
So that he was talking about creation and distinction. So
Well, that suit is black, not.
The suit is not black. Here.
Now, what does a distinction mean? I'm going to use that word a lot tonight. What is a distinction? Well, if you were an African tribesman
Can you hear it?
looking at your brown cattle,
It's nice that it's first
you
thing,
would see
so I don't have to search for it.
25 different kinds of brown. Whereas if you're not an African tribesman, you don't know anything about cattle, and you look at the cattle, what you see is brown cattle. They're all brown. One's a little lighter, one's a little darker, but they're essentially all brown. But if you're a herdsman, an African herdsman, and you look at that same cattle, you see 25 distinctly different kinds of brown. And you can tell from which kind of brown what the health of your cattle is, and how long your cattle can go before you need to get them to water again, and what kind of feed your cattle needs, and whether your cattle is pregnant or not pregnant, whether your cattle's in heat or not in heat, etc., 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 etc. So you see, if you're not an African herdsman, the hell's the difference what 25 different kinds of brown? They're brown cattle. That's good enough for you and me. But if I took the African herdsman and I brought him here and showed him an automobile, he would say automobile. It's an automobile. That's all. It's an automobile. It takes you from one place to the other. And he would get in and he might grab the rearview mirror and start steering the automobile with the rearview mirror. Because what's the difference? It's an automobile, isn't it? You steer the thing. What's the difference what you steer it with? See, for him, those distinctions are not important. But I want to show you what happens when you don't make distinctions. When you don't make distinctions, you wind up driving your automobile down the highway of life with your hands on the rearview mirror instead of on the steering wheel, and you have a lot of accidents.
I paused it. You want to keep listening?
No, it's interesting.
Yeah.
He was going in a little different direction at the end, but I take from it is just, and just where you're born.
Yeah.
What's important to you.
Yeah. So he's introducing his like talk. Like that was just the intro, but he gets into stuff. Like this talk was called Creation and Distinction. Anyway, just a side.
I liked it.
You should listen to this guy though. I listen to this guy a lot. He's from like old. Like my dad listened to him when he was my age.
Oh wow. So
he's fucking old.
He's been doing this for a minute.
But his seminar is called Erhard Seminar Trainings. And it was just like a forum where people would come. And it's like self-help kind of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, a little interesting.
I like it. That was our deep thinking of the day.
So back to the wedding.
Back to the wedding.
Back to the wedding. Yeah, we left at like around 12:30. Got to the St. John's, and then from there, we did some pictures with just the guys, like the groomsmen.
All right.
Did some inside, did some outside. Got some together with John, like just like me with John, and then John individually with everybody. Then we met up with the bridesmaids, did a few with them, and then this is what I kind of liked. The wedding started the chapel, the ceremony was at 4. So when we got done with pictures, it was like 2. So we had like a couple hours just to chill and relax up in the bridal suite, which is pretty nice. His brother ordered Jimmy John's. So we ate, had a little snack, and we just got to chill, which I really like. It wasn't like forced, like, okay, here's pictures, here's this, now we got to go get married.
Wasn't a rush day.
Yeah, it was, okay, here's pictures, now let's just relax for a couple hours.
How long was the wedding?
I really liked that. Like the service thing was like maybe like an hour, close, 45. Had a nice pace on my walk down the aisle.
Any wedding crashers? I had to throw that up.
Hey, oh.
Every time I think of a wedding, I think of being Vince Vaughn or something.
Yeah. We lost a lot of good men out there. Playing for the Yankees? Well, yeah, it's a free agency and trades.
Hey, talk to me about what I want to know. Talk to me about the after party now.
Oh, the after party?
So let's see. It got done around 5-6 o'clock ish.
5 o'clock.
Well, you guys had dinner afterwards with them though.
Yes, yeah, dinner or cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour.
Which was right in the same venue, you know. I saved. I didn't want to have any hors d'oeuvres. You know, I saved it for dinner, but it was kind of cool. You just got to talk to a lot of people. Talk to Malkowski.
Oh, how's Andrew doing?
He's good, man. I met his parents. Parents are pretty nice.
Big Andrew.
Yeah, dude, Andrew's still tall. And yeah,
Big Mac.
Yeah, and then they opened up. We were in the atrium, I think, and it was so dope. It was like a sunroof, so glass ceiling. I mean, it was night, so whatever, but that was kind of cool. Big open space. Yeah, really nice. Then they did the speeches. They gave speeches. His sister and his brother did like a jump around. They did a rendition. They did like a remix to Jump Around.
How many cheesy 90s songs were played that night? What's my over-under?
Not a lot. Not a lot of 90s, to be honest. There's a lot of like older, like 80s, like an older, like think like Journey, like that kind of style.
Okay.
There was some Springsteen.
There
was some Springsteen.
How was the dance floor?
It was popping.
Damn right it was popping.
I was out there.
I know, man. Hey, wedding dance floors.
Yeah.
Wedding dance floors, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I danced a lot. It was mostly like rock. There was some like kind of pop rap. There was some like Rihanna, some country.
What was the sloppy drunk level at this point?
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't like fuck.
It wasn't a turned up wedding, as I like to call it.
No. Everybody was pretty responsible.
Responsible wedding.
We were happy.
Yeah.
And I only had a glass of wine. That's it.
So you're pretty drunk.
Yeah. No. I mean, I had just one glass of wine with dinner, red wine, of course.
Oh yeah.
And dinner was fucking good. So
What was on
good.
the
It was salad, mashed potatoes, green beans, a little bit of pepper, chicken, and then this what are they? Oh, short rib.
Oh, there
boneless. It almost felt like pulled pork. It just kind of like pulled right apart. So fucking good. Yeah, dinner was good, and then there was dessert. I had a little bit of dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then dance floor was popping.
You say any words on behalf of John?
I made a speech
Oh, yeah?
at the rehearsal dinner.
Oh, at the rehearsal?
Yeah, because I was like, man, let me get up on that mic, spit some jokes. And
It's a rehearsal, though. It's a rehearsal.
Oh, yeah, the rehearsal dinner. And I was like, John, what about like your wedding night? Let me get up there and do some comic relief here. And he was like, Chris.
He didn't give you Monday Night Football? He gave me
yeah.
He gave you the preseason.
He gave me.
That's all right.
He gave me the blacked out Lions game.
He gave you the dark days.
Yeah. I had some good words for John at the rehearsal dinner. It was nice. I saw Adam. Adam was at the wedding. Blade.
Yeah, Blade. How's Blade up to these days?
He's good. He's been living in Kazoo.
He's still in.
He's Kazoo. He works for a flower distributor or something like that.
All right.
In like supply chain, I think like analytics for them.
He's still loving life.
Yeah, I guess he's getting married.
Wow.
Next year. Yeah, to this one girl. I've met her once before, and then she was there last night. But
people getting married now. It's time
to
get to that age.
Yeah, he looks good though. He does CrossFit.
All right.
Trains. His girlfriend actually, or his fiance, owns a CrossFit gym.
Oh.
Yeah. So, she's. He looks good. He looks fit, and I'm sure she's pretty strong.
She owns her own CrossFit. That's cool, man.
Yeah. And then we midnight it ended.
Yeah.
Ended right around midnight, and I just went home.
Oh, you just went home.
I just came here, and most people stayed in the hotel. They had a late night snack, which I thought was an interesting touch. They brought in Coney dogs and hamburgers. That was a nice touch. I didn't partake. I didn't eat any of it, but I was like, oh, this is kind of...
That's when the real party was going down, man.
Yeah.
You missed the real party.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, this so I can record from my computer. Here, I'll pause it. Check. Are we back? Sorry, folks. We had technical difficulties. But I think we're back. So... Check. Okay.
Yo, turn my headphones up.
Hey.
Son. Yo,
Turn me up.
Just the count.
Hey, turn me up.
Trouble now.
Bubble clot. What was I saying though?
It's crazy how much stuff that we just have memorized.
Yeah, it is. Bubble clot. What were we talking about before this? What did I want to mention?
You get to the end of the wedding.
End of the wedding. They did a brunch this morning. I didn't go, but
we were talking about how you need the stogies.
Yeah.
They're good for your health. It's a Sunday.
This is
they're good for your health, Chris.
You know, Mark, and I want you to know I smoke a stogie, I wake up the next morning like jacked like the Rock.
Yeah. You don't gotta make it a routine, but every man needs at least a stogie a year.
Yeah.
Just at least one.
No,
I'm not saying a stogie a day, stogie a week, stogie a month. You see that one stogie a year.
So just so you know that I didn't want to smoke a cigar with you tonight, or basically all this week, not because of you, but because I wasn't feeling good. And as a testament to that, the groomsmen smoked cigars on Friday night.
Ooh.
I didn't.
Oh.
I couldn't. Because I'm still sick. I just didn't want to.
You sound pretty good.
Yeah, I'm still a little nasally.
A little nasally.
Like my nose is still a little stuffed.
Allergies.
But I didn't want to. And they were up a little late too. And I was like the day before the wedding. I was like, let me get my rest. And
I was gonna say you
you
don't look sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty much almost 100%. I mean, training this morning, I felt good.
You're past the hard part. Your immune system's kicked in already.
Yeah,
You got the antibodies in you.
it was all that zinc. I'll tell you. I mean, the multivitamin I have has zinc in it. So
zinc it up.
And all
that.
Zycam. Wait, what is? Is that a zinc supplement?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Zycam.
Yeah.
Zinc.
Oh, definitely zinc.
There was something else. Oh, we have to bring this up because, as a Michigan fan,
oh boy,
did you watch the Peach Bowl?
I did.
Because I tell you what, because we were at the wedding, like none of us watched it, and I'm actually really happy.
It was at noon, so I was like, I had nothing going on, so I watched it. Dad, my brother.
What'd you think?
I wasn't surprised at all.
It is what it is.
I didn't have much interest to watch it just because I got hardly any interest in Michigan these days. But when the game started up, I always like, damn, I don't want to win. You always want to fucking win.
I think the biggest,
you know my stance on Michigan. I mean,
yeah.
it's. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, you're speaking after the fact, but after Harbaugh's second year, I knew it just wasn't going to work out.
Yeah.
I mean, Harbaugh's gonna win. Obviously, he's won games, but I mean, it's what do you want?
We'll never make it to that national college football unless they expand.
Ugh.
Maybe.
I'm not a fan of expansion. Not at all. Hey, honestly, I'm a BCS truther. I always thought the BCS got it right. It did. The BCS. There might have been a year for like there was a year in there.
Yeah.
I want to say who got left.
There was one year, if you remember.
I think it was Auburn. When Oklahoma played LSU and USC got left out.
Yeah.
If I'm recalling that right.
And then because the polls, like LSU was crowned the BCS national championship, but USC won the AP national championship.
That's when USC. I want to say who did USC play in their bowl game that year?
Check.
Was this in 2004?
Oh, that might have been Michigan. No. Okay, no. This was like 07. This was 07, wasn't it?
Because I went to the Rose Bowl in 04. Michigan played USC. Got beat that year, 28-14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Great vacation. Yeah, pull that BCS up.
I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, USC Trojan Bowl games.
But the BCS though, I always felt the BCS got it right. But regardless, I mean, I thought that the 2-man, or if you want to call it the 2-man playoff, 1 versus 2. I felt I like that fine. It's pretty much the exact same as the BCS, but we're actually finally pitting 1 versus 2. Had no problem with that. I mean, the more teams you add in, the more you take away from the regular season, the more you kill. I mean, the Rose Bowl is not what it was. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
I think this was.
I just don't want to go to 16. I mean, 16 would be horrendous.
I agree with you there.
You know what I actually like? 6-man. Reward the 1 and 2 seed. Give them a bye.
You did.
I like 6-man a lot. 6-man. I'm more in favor of 6-man than 4 or 8-man.
Mm-hmm.
6-man, I'm big time in.
I think I could do a 6. Yeah.
They would never go 6 because of the money. I mean, just make it 8 and have those games. See, because I kind of look at conference championships as mini playoff games already. Like, I like that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I have trouble finding this year. They played Michigan in 07 in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, they got...
Or 06.
Michigan was highly ranked that year, too. Well, 07, Michigan 2006, that was the year they played Ohio State and Columbus, first choice Smith, 1 versus 2.
Oh, yeah.
Bo died that week of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tough watch. I think under Jim Harbaugh, you're going to have 10 years from now. I mean, this is Jim Harbaugh. He's going to be 10 wins in his good years, 7, 8 wins in his down years. I mean, he's already 0-4 versus Ohio State, so I think it just continues to he'll have a horrendous track record versus Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as D'Antonio's there, I think that's going to be a toss-up game.
Yeah.
He's I know he's 2-2 versus Michigan State, he's won 2 of the last 3, but I think if he played D'Antonio 10 times, I think it'd be about a dead 5-5 split.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he might get the best. I don't know. I don't think Michigan's quite turned the page on. I know a lot of Michigan fans saying, "Oh, we turned the page on State." I don't know, man. I know as long as D'Antonio's there, that's going to be D'Antonio. We've had many conversations about that. I'm a big D'Antonio fan. But
I am too.
He needs to change his. I mean, he's got a little bit of hardball too on that team though, where he's not in his philosophy of like mindset. Like I love his fire, passion, stuff like that, his fight mentality, but just his offense is still it's stuck back in the '80s too, just like Harbaugh.
Yeah, it is. Because Brian Lewerke he sucked this year compared to last year.
Yeah, D'Antonio, he needs to do something with that offense. He's stubborn too, so
he does.
But yeah, we're already 4 years into Harbaugh. I mean, he hasn't even been to the Big Ten. We're not even talking. He has obviously no national championship. Hasn't been to the national championship. Hasn't been to the playoffs. Okay, whatever. He hasn't even been to the conference champ. He hasn't even not won. Hasn't even been to the conference. He hasn't even been the best team in the Big Ten East.
Yeah,
think about that. I mean,
yeah.
Now, obviously, when he wins the Big Ten East, it goes up. But I mean, we're not even the best team in our division. We're not even the second best team. I think Franklin's. I mean, well, obviously, he's got a Big Ten championship too, James.
Yeah.
I think Penn State's been, a better team over the last several years than Michigan.
I think that's a close one.
It's close. I mean,
but they do have the Big Ten championship. That is the thing.
Yeah, it's.
By the way, 2004 was when Southern Cal was voted number 1 in the AP poll, LSU number 1 in coaches poll. That was
right around the peak of the USC Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Pete Carroll days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they
This was so weird because LSU.
That was during in that stretch of how dominant. That was when USC was Alabama before Alabama kind of.
Yeah.
Those Trojans of the early 2000s. That was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously Nick Saban. There's no one's been like Nick Saban, but Pete Carroll's.
That was close.
He was. I mean, he was Nick Saban. Before Nick Saban, and Nick Saban just took it to the next level.
Yeah. I mean, even Urban at Florida.
Urban's great.
Yeah.
Urban. He's got one more stop in him.
Yeah. Notre Dame.
Saying.
You say Notre Dame? I've heard that's his dream job.
I think he would go to Notre Dame in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If he was going to, I think it's going to be. Does Notre Dame want to hire a guy like Urban Meyer? Because Notre Dame, they want to hire a class act guy.
Yeah.
They want to hire a Pat Fitzgerald type. Throw that out there.
Oh, Pat Fitzgerald. Ooh.
When you listen to this back in 5 years from now, see if that prediction came true.
Yeah.
I think Fitzgerald, if he's
USC.
No, I think no way. I think if Pete Carroll goes to if he goes to a college team, there's 2. I will say Notre Dame or Michigan. Both would be great fits. Mm-hmm. I don't think an SEC team would hire him. I just don't. He doesn't fit that culture.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would go. Out west to something like USC. I could be wrong. I mean, and then he would never leave he would never leave Northwestern for any other Big Ten school. I think besides Ohio State type or Michigan. I don't think he'd leave for Wisconsin or even Penn State. No. Yeah. I think he would. I mean, he's at his alma mater. We know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's a great. Well, You know, the Packers were talking about interviewing him or something like that.
Really?
I heard something. This is often my brother. He stays in the loop, but
I heard Packers were interviewing Jim Caldwell.
interesting.
Yeah. It was very interesting. Lions beat the Packers today, too.
But
You know we have a 5-game win streak against the Packers?
I was
Isn't
gonna
that
say the
weird?
Lions. You know what?
That's weird,
I
isn't
was
it?
gonna check that before I came here because I was like, you know what? We're on a little bit of a streak now versus the Packers.
Yeah.
You know,
Packers have, I mean, we've caught them at, like,
we catch them at
interesting-
good times. We've
like,
come at good times.
Aaron Rodgers has been hurt, or, like, they're just bad.
I think once Aaron Rodgers got down 14-0, I think. I'm not saying he faked that injury. And I was like, you know, you can tell he was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
We're not winning today. Give it to the locker room early.
Yeah. Not today.
I think he's disgusted right now.
Not today.
And I think, too, he's past his prime himself.
Really? He is a little older.
Yeah, well, this is one thing, too, I talk about a lot of work and stuff with the dudes. Like, you know, everybody sees Tom Brady playing well into his 40s here now. I mean, who knows? He might retire when he's what? God knows. I mean, he's already, 41? Still playing great. Drew Brees pushing 40, still playing great.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers is getting up there, still playing great.
Ben
I
Roethlisberger.
mean, even Big Ben. But it's I mean, Big Ben's, what? Big Ben's like, what, 36-ish? He's not, I mean, he's still a ways from 40. But it's
I'll
not the
tell you right
norm,
now.
though. I mean, these are the elite guys.
He's 36.
36. And I mean, guys like Rodgers and Big Ben, I don't think those guys are going to make it to 40. The injuries. Rodgers hasn't been the healthiest guy in the world.
No, yeah.
I mean,
that is true.
look at,
He's
Drew
35.
Brees, ever since he got out with the Saints, he's bulletproof.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Phillip Rivers, Jesus Christ. There's something to look up. Has Phillip Rivers missed an NFL game in his career? I mean, I bet you he's missed one in there, but, like, if he's played 15, 16 seasons, he's got almost all starts in there. He's an Iron Man.
Philip, list of most consecutive starts by a National Football League quarterback, and he is tied for third.
Yeah, he's
with 217 straight.
Yeah,
Wow.
You knock on wood for him, but he's
Yeah.
Well, that's a Super Bowl prediction. I've been telling you. I told you all off season.
Yeah.
I've been saying it. Chargers, Saints, Super Bowl. Hey, as the weeks go on, it's looking more and more possible.
It is. Especially do the Saints have home field?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Saints are gonna have home field the entire playoff stretch.
I want to ask you this. So the streak. Can you name the 3 quarterbacks that have more total
starts?
So this is regular season and playoffs. Consecutive starts at quarterback than Phillip Rivers. There's only 3.
I got some names running through my head.
I bet you
consecutive start guys. Well, you know who's way up there is Matt Stafford. I don't know if he's on that list, but
look at this list.
The names that
he 131.
Yeah, I know he's I know he's not at 200, but I know he's way up there.
Yeah.
But okay, as far as some of the top guys go, Brett Favre hit me.
Yeah, he's number 1.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Yep.
Is Peyton on there?
Mm-hmm.
Peyton's on there. All right.
There's one more.
So I got
kind of a surprising one.
God, there's a lot of names that run through. What's the number of starts?
222.
222. And was Favre number 1?
Yeah.
And he had how many?
321. That's playoffs and regular season.
Favre was one that stood out. What was Peyton at?
227.
He had a massive stretch with the Colts there. I'm trying to. I got one. Is it Eli?
Yeah.
Both the Manning brothers. Yeah. It's both those guys. Both those guys are taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, you got it. Hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head. Well, there's some other quarterbacks way up there. Probably all the big names right now.
Flacco.
I was just about to say Flacco. Up until this year, I know he's been
Tom Brady.
yeah. He's
Russell Wilson.
He's a healthy guy.
Yeah.
He's been in the league for a while now. I think he's underrated.
Breeze is
ever
lower.
Breeze
90.
Well, that was you go back to the Saban days with the Miami Dolphins. Saban, Saban to this day they say claims that's why he took Culpepper and signed Culpepper over Breeze because
Breeze had a rotator cuff surgery.
That was his staff and flag they were concerned about that how that shoulder was going to hold up.
Mm-hmm.
So he signed Culpepper, and then Breeze Breeze doesn't re-sign with the Chargers because they want Rivers in there. The rest is history for Breeze.
Yeah, second round draft pick too.
Yeah, I always said the Lions should have hopped on that. They took some who were they?
Here, I'll tell you.
I want to say the name was Kalimba Edwards.
Oh,
is that it?
No. I think he was. I remember Kalimba Edwards, but I don't think he was a first round.
They took a defensive end outside linebacker.
This was 2001.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a what's our tackle's name? Backus. It was Jeff Backus.
They took Backus in 01?
I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna guess. Oh, who was the number 1 pick in 01?
Was it Vic?
Yeah, Michael Vick. There's some good names here.
This is the 01 draft?
Yeah.
Let's go down
Justin Smith, LT.
Go down memory lane here.
Richard Seymour.
That was the year of LT.
Andre Carter, Corin Robinson, Dan Moore. These are all Pro Bowlers. Dan Morgan, Marcus Stroud, Santana Moss, Steve Hutchinson, Michigan guy. Yeah, Backus. I was right.
They took Backus that year.
18th. Yep.
And where was Breeze taken?
Breeze was taken number 32, first pick of the second round.
Man, who else did the Lions take? Why did I think we took a defensive end? I've had that wrong all this time. I thought we took a bust over Breeze. Right. Well, obviously Backus was
okay.
Backus was a solid NFL starter for a long time. Right.
Here, I'll see the Lions draft 2001. Lions draft. Let's see. So Backus and Raiola. Sean Rogers. He was pretty good for a little bit.
They had some contributors there.
Yeah. Scott Anderson, wide receiver. Mike McMahon. I remember him. Jason Glenn. That was it. They didn't have a lot of picks.
Just think if they had drafted Breeze.
Yeah.
How much different would have been?
Do you think so, or do you think the organization?
The organization, yeah, but I don't think Breeze would have been the first ballot Hall of Famer necessarily, but talent wins out. Breeze would have eventually, if it wasn't maybe he wouldn't have found it with the Lions, but you can't dismiss that career.
I wonder.
Talent wins out. So.
Was he even with the Chargers?
He said he was picked
first pick of the second round.
First pick of the second round, yeah.
But when he was with the Chargers, he had some good seasons. Well, okay, so he's his first 3 seasons. So he had one season, 17 TDs.
He's played his best football this stage, definitely.
Yeah. His last season with the Chargers, he
was a late bloomer in the NFL.
Yeah, 24 TDs, 15 picks, with 64% completion, 3,500 yards. That's not bad.
Nowadays, that completion, he's breaking his own completion record. Like, what was it
I know.
last year? Like 74, 75. This year, what was it, like 77?
Last year was 72.
Something like that. He's just killing the game right now.
This year was 74.4.
And on my fantasy team, him and Big Ben. Had a good little quarterback stack there.
That's a good, yeah. Postseason. I mean, he lights it up in the postseason too.
Well, that was kind of the reason why I said in this offseason, the preseason, I kept saying I thought both those teams were going to be good this year. Obviously,
Uh-huh.
I was like, I feel that Breeze is going to get back to one. I'm not going to say win one more. He's only been to the Super Bowl once and obviously won it.
Uh-huh.
He's too good of a quarterback, and that team's too strong right now. And I think Peyton's a good coach too.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to get back to one more before it's all said and done. And this is kind of, who knows? Maybe he has 3-4 great years up in the tank, but Father Time catches up. It's only Father Time, the only undefeated metric in sports.
Yeah. Who was the
And then Phillip Rivers, never been to a Super Bowl. I think Phillip Rivers is a little overrated. I do.
Hmm.
And the fact that obviously he's great. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, though. He's going to be first ballot Hall of Fame. I think he's more first ballot Hall of Fame just for his longevity and the big stats he's putting up.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we're in a passing league right now. 20 years from now, guys are going to be throwing these guys
the
like
fucking
Matt
Whistler Nerf balls.
It'll be flag football 20 years from now.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Yeah.
Who knows? It'll be the XFL. Put that on the board. The XFL will be bigger than NFL 20 years from now.
Oh, XFL?
Yeah. Am I? The XFL was before its time in 2000. It was before its time. It was a little early. Now it's time for the XFL.
Yes.
No more of this Roger Goodell football.
Yes, as the XFL. You remember that?
Oh yeah. XFL was cool for 30 minutes. that's how long the XFL lasted. Oh Jesus. You got to get a soundboard. You got to get a soundboard. You got to have that drop.
I know. I do want to get there is an app you can get where you have a soundboard.
Next time I come on the podcast, I want a soundboard.
He sounds so
maybe not that drop, but
he sounds so like something clogged in his throat.
He's howling now, man.
He's old. I'll tell you right now how old he is. He is really old.
Hey, you want a reason to do steroids?
And
right there.
I don't.
Right there's a reason. Look how good that guy looks. And
he still looks good.
He's cycling like a motherfucker, dude.
He still looks.
Is he 80?
73.
All right. Okay, he's not as old as I thought.
But he still looks big.
Yeah, he's
6'1".
Big guy.
6'1". This is according to Google. I don't know how true this is, but they build height 6'2", build weight 248. But that must have been when he was wrestling. Because he wrestled a little bit. Back in the day, I remember watching wrestling matches with him. But I don't know now.
Big body guy.
Yeah. At that age? Dude, that's... But he's jacked, though.
Jacked him down.
He is fucking... Damn. Yeah.
You said... This is a little upset. You said... What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, well, I have a half day at work.
Yeah.
Half day. So we'll get off at noon. There's an open mat, but I'm not going to go. I'm going to go New Year's Day. There's an open mat later in the day. But
because New Year's Day, I'll be tied up New Year's Day. But
should we talk about this off the podcast?
Well,
we're fucking recording. Yeah. There could be one guy listening, yes, they're meeting here.
But,
here.
This is also some news too. I was gonna.
What's the news? Good news?
Good news. It's good news. That's why I'm looking at my phone. It's good. It's good news.
Okay.
It's
You want to tell me off the podcast?
Well, it's about Stokes.
Share it.
It's about Stokes.
Oh, okay. No, this is good.
If you want to double up on Stokes.
Okay. Yes. What's the news?
We smoking Stokes tonight. We smoking Stokes tomorrow. Because I got nothing going on anymore.
What? What happened?
I'm just pulling some strings and it's stuff at Eastern, but it's New Year's Eve.
You got nothing going on?
Nothing going on. I gotta be up
Damn.
fairly early and do like I'm not trying to get
yeah.
as the kids say lit.
Lit.
But we'll talk more off the podcast.
Yeah. We don't want to give our fucking location. Mark, do you want to meet at 8 Mile and Farmington?
Well, I'll do some Morse code.
Beep, 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 beep. We don't want a fucking group of thugs listening to this. They're meeting at the old saloon. Go.
Kids.
There's gonna be nobody at the house. He said his parents aren't home.
Oh man. But
wow. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. Let's. Because I didn't really have anything after you told me that you weren't.
Oh, and that was the big cliffhanger. That was part of that cliffhanger from St. John's. Remember I told you something about myself that you.
Oh yeah. What is?
But there was two parts. That was like
okay.
That was one of them. Kind of dumb, whatever. Okay,
tell the story and then we'll shut this off because I'm getting fucking tired.
Oh, I know.
Talking.
I know you're getting a little cranky over there.
Yeah. Well, and
take that vitamin C.
Listen.
Take that vitamin C.
Well, and here,
get that vitamin C.
I gotta make dinner too. So
I know you gotta make dinner. Look at that goddamn vitamin C.
If you want to stay for dinner,
I'll chill out.
I'm making lamb.
Making some lamb. I ain't that hungry right now, but I'll see what's on the Syriac menu.
Ground lamb and sweet potato.
So this was back when I was
okay.
When I was 21.
It's a long time ago now.
A long time ago. So St. John's.
Yes.
I got kicked out of the golf course for a little bit.
What happened?
All right, so this was over the summer when I was 21. You know, this was a summer where I was going to Eastern and everything like that, and I was playing a lot of golf this summer for whatever reason.
Good.
And you know, I played. I actually a few times I even played like some twilight golf by myself.
Okay. Yeah, I've done that before.
For whatever reason, you know, this was it was me, some dudes who I was kind of close with from Eastern, and then one of their friends. And I don't know, they were all Plymouth Canton kids, Peace Up kids from that area.
Yeah.
A couple were in my a couple were in some of my classes. You know, they graduated my year from Eastern, and yeah, I just because I had spring classes for each. I just had one spring class, but no summer classes. So one thing, and they were all in my spring class. It was what class was that again? We were in. It had a lab to it. It was I forgot what it was. What was it? I don't know. It was I just remember in lab though we did our VO2 maxes, stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
God, what class was that? I don't know, but anyways. So he said, you know, our spring classes probably got done super early summer. Mm-hmm. So we kept in touch, and he said, yeah, we gotta play some twilight golf at St. John's because they live in the area. Yeah. So I hooked up with them. You know, we were younger, bad decisions. We were doing some hard drinking and whatnot. I shouldn't say hard drinking, but anyways, you know, we probably got on. It was twilight golf, so we probably got on the course around 7:00 ish. Played 9 holes, probably got off 8:30 ish. Maybe later than that, probably closer to 9. He played 9 holes in 2 hours. For whatever reason, you know, if you've ever been to St. John's,
yeah,
they have
golf course.
The bathroom is downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So my 2 friends, they were loading the clubs to the car, and so me and this one dude. I don't know if they want me to mention their names, so it's here and past, but
yeah.
So me and the one dude went downstairs, and you know we're taking a piss and whatnot. Had been doing a little drinking, so we were fucking around the bathroom and all this, whatever. For whatever reason, on our way out, there's this hallway from the upstairs, and there was a fire extinguisher in this long hallway, and I don't know why. We were just looking at it. I was like, hey, I grabbed it, and I hosed that hallway down. I hosed it down. First time in my life I ever used a fire extinguisher.
Was there a fire?
No. There was no fire. And I think what led me to it, too, was, I mean, everything was closed up. Like, you know, they had that little mini bar that was closed up. The starter
Okay.
shack was closed up. No one was in there. No one was in there. Just me and my.
God.
And we're downstairs in the down like. I call it like the dungeon bathroom there. It's weird. It's you get this gorgeous golf course, you know, everything, you know, the banquet hall we talked about. And I don't know why. Like, you know what? It's good. Probably because I had never used. Obviously, drinking plays a part in everything, and that's probably why I probably haven't talked to these guys ever since we graduated. I mean, they're good dudes, great men, but yeah, we were younger. We wanted to have some fun.
Yeah.
And I just hosed it down. So this probably is happening late May, early June ish, beginning of summer. I want to call it. Yeah, so let's just call it June 1st. This happened now, but I hosed that hall down, and so. But you know what though? I didn't when I say hose, I probably sprayed it for a good 5 to 10 seconds. I didn't think. Have you ever used a fire extinguisher?
No.
Okay, well, how do I want to describe this? Like, it's like baby powder mixed with like a hose mist spreading like.
Oh yeah, like the dial, like ching cone shower.
So imagine like the shower mist on your hose, but with like frozen baby powder coming out.
Fucking Similac.
And the distance it got though. See, I was thinking, okay, this thing's gonna kind of like just be kind of pissy and whatnot. No, dude, this thing got 10, 15 yards.
Wow.
This thing got. Oh my god. The mess it made. It looked like Scarface sneezed over this entire hall. Oh my god. I didn't see that coming. So yeah, so I just kind of put it back and then we kind of hurried out of there.
Oh no.
And like tending out of a movie, the second we're coming out of the entrance to St. John's, the fire alarm goes off. I don't know why. Probably because I mean the entire hallway was like misty. Frozen water.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the chemicals are in the fire extinguisher exactly that gives it the frozen paste stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I mean it just covered that hallway. So hey, we get out of there and we just drive off and enjoy the night, and that's that. Story's not over though.
Oh wow.
You know, I mean honestly, like, yeah, so let's just say that happened June 1st-ish. Mm-hmm. So I probably come back later probably about a good month. I probably come back. I think I remember coming back around the 4th of July weekend because I had some time off.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I probably came back. It was right around 4th of July, so a good month later. And you know, I was like, I was just gonna play 9 Twilight holes by myself. Had some time, and I get to the first hole. And you know what? Because St. John's always has like a security card coming around. But because I even noticed that night we played with them. You know, it was like these two. I'm gonna call them rent-a-cops. I don't think they're actual cops. They're just like St. John's security enforcement.
Paul Blart's
they're
law club.
Yeah, I get to the first hole. Didn't even tee off. The little club cart rolls up, and they're like, "Oh, can I see your ID?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And they're like, "Yeah, yada yada. You're Mark Marlowe. You know, were you here about a month ago?" And I was like, "Yeah, we got you on camera, using the fire extinguisher." And they're like, you know, like, oh yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I did that." And they're like, pretty much all they did was just like, "Yeah, we just we just can't have you on the course anymore." I mean, nothing. I mean, there's nothing criminal, nothing like that. We just, you know,
Wow.
If you do come back on, then you know we could try you for trespassing. But just, you know, this is, you know, we just want to be like, hey, is this as long as you just don't come on the course? No, you know, no ill.
How long is this ban? How long are you blacklisted from St. John's for?
Well, we'll get to that.
Is it? What?
Well, because spoiler alert, I'm not still blacklisted from St. John's 6 years later.
You're like, well, my lawyer is advising me not to answer that question, Chris.
I'm not still blacklisted from St. John's, but just as a spoiler alert, I've been back very few times. I don't play much golf, honestly, at St. John's. At first, I don't like the course, kind of expensive, but Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was, so okay, whatever. So you think, oh yeah, well, you know what, cool, and nothing on my record, dumb mistake, whatever.
Yeah.
So probably the end of August, maybe even the beginning of September, like pretty much when pretty much the end of summer. So this incident, like I said, happened late May, early June. I come back a month later, get kicked off around the 4th of July because that was the first time I came back. But going back to that day where the rent-a-cops came up to me, I think it was because I know I paid with my credit card. I was like, how did they know it was me? That's probably when they swiped my credit card, my name came up. I was probably blacklisted right there. Got the red X. And I was teeing off there's 27 holes. I was teeing off 19, and the drive to 19 takes like 5 minutes if you've ever teed off 19.
Yeah, I think I have.
From the starter shed to there, it's like quarter-mile drive, so they probably had time to intercept me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I get my dad gets it before I didn't know. So my dad's like, Mark, because he always beats everyone to the mail. Yeah, so this is totally out of my mind. So this is now June, July, August. So this is about 3 months later from the actual incident, 2 months from getting kicked off. I get a invoice in the mail for about, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was right around $350. St. John for fire extinguisher and damages. And my dad's like, we're going to talk about this? I was like, fuck. So I tell him everything that happened. I'm like 100% honest. And so obviously, he's like, the best thing is you go there and at least talk to, the higher up and just at least let them know, okay, you're going to pay this and whatnot. Maybe even, if you come there, maybe even talk it down to maybe you have to do instead of paying it, maybe you have to, work a week or two or a month for them or do something for,
Yeah.
It's like at the very least, you make amends with this and make sure there's nothing on, maybe they charge you, I don't know, make sure there's nothing on your record. So he ends up going to me to St. John's, and we meet with the guy who sent the email. I don't know what his name was. He was like the head security person. Real cold dude, real nice dude. He's like, we're not in the business of pressing charges or criminally nothing. We just simply want you, because he's like, we've had drunk people, several thousands of dollars for, because he said over that summer I did it. He had a guy, when he got in the lobby, he was so drunk he threw a chair through the window and caused some damages on the greens and stuff. He was just totally out of control.
Wow.
But he's like, he's dealt with stuff so much
worse.
But he's like, yeah, we just because it was funny on the invoice, the fire hydrant was like $50 or something like that, like 100, not even. But it was like, like $250 in cleanup, and which I call a little BS on. But I even like,
it was a surcharge or a service fee for that.
Yeah, but I was like, honestly, to this day, I still God, dude, they charged me that much for that cleanup. When it was when I say, even though I hosed the hallway down, I was like, you know what? You give me a good couple hours in there with some rags and a mop. Not even a mop. It was. I mean, honestly, it looked like someone had poured baby powder, but buckets of baby powder all through the hallway. But I was like, you know what? You give me 2-3 hours, I could clean it up for nothing. But you know what? Honestly, he was really cool. Yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, I know I'm not allowed back in the course, and he was like, yeah, at this time, I got to think it over. I think showing up, me talking, he's like, he knew I was a good kid and all that. And he's like, I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. And, all we need is just, once you pay that $350, obviously nothing criminal. If you don't pay the $350, well, we might come after you, press charges and whatnot. But you're like, you know what? We're not in the business of that. All we just want is just the money, and you're fine. And then I paid that day.
Yeah,
I paid that day, and he got me an email the following day. He's like, it was really nice meeting you, Mark, talking to you. You got a good dad too for bringing you out here, and then, I will allow you back on the course. So, it was a learning experience.
Wow.
And also, too, is like, in the grand scheme of things, like, you got you on tape, you're not doing anything destructive, you're just spraying a fire hydrant, being an ass. Yeah,
I would love to. You should have asked him for a copy.
No, that tape's somewhere.
Can I get a copy just for my records, sir?
Yeah, that tape is somewhere. But yeah, that's my. Well, he even said too, like, yeah, like I was like, yeah, sometimes a cop will come out to your house and talk to you about this. A cop never even came to my house, nothing like that, but. It was just weird, like, months later, this bill comes out of nowhere. You feel it'd be a little more timely than that, but eventually they're gonna get their money.
Services rendered.
Well, it's probably like, the the St. John's Most Wanted list. I was at the bottom. They're out frying the big fish before me. Like, don't forget about that Mark Merlo kid. He's I was on the bottom of the St. John's Most Wanted.
Yeah, you didn't even. I was gonna say like sending a letter, instead of sending a letter, I don't know, like, what would be like something less than sending a letter? Like, dropped you like an email, like, hey,
something like that. Like, it's like well, let's see, since they had my credit card on file, so they could have probably gotten my phone number. Just sent me a text. Hey, this is Bill from St. John. Don't do that. Sorry. Winky face. All right. Yeah, I know. But it was... I'm sure a lot of... So what? That's Dan.
Is that what this guy?
Some journey for you. Great song.
I love the way he just like dances.
That's back when comedies were actual good movies.
Yeah.
Like, that was a comedy and a good movie at the same time. Nowadays, comedy is like, oh, let's watch Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler. Well, hey, I'm not jacking these guys, but they're the comedies these days aren't as good as back in the day.
No, I agree with you.
Speaking of Will Ferrell, Sherlock Holmes.
I didn't see it.
They didn't see it, but holy crap, it's like getting like 1%.
Is it really?
It might be up a little higher by now. Maybe it's like 5 or 10.
Oh my god!
It's not good. The previews looked horrendous.
Sherlock Holmes.
Here's what happened. Will Ferrell called up John C. Reilly. Hey man, what you doing? Nothing. Want to play dress up, and he probably smoked a little pot, got a little drunk, and then made that movie.
Started talking in English accents, like, oh wait, we could make this a movie.
Chris, talk to the people about any run-ins with the law. Any interesting stories?
Not today, man.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, man. The man's a menace. The way
we're waiting.
Oh, cut that off. Oh, this was funny. Oh,
I keep meaning on. I got to get that GIF loaded into my phone. While we're waiting, yes. And because there's so many times I could use that. So many times.
So the scene right after he says, "Cut that off," he's like, "The man is a menace. It's a noise violation." He's like, the kid Danny's like, the kid Danny says, "Oh, sir, I'd like to get into law school." He's like, "Oh, really? What part of the law?" "Well, all sorts. Noise violation law."
Yeah, it's big sector of law there.
It's like, all right. The fucking one niche.
Well, we're on these ditch diggers too.
Yeah.
Danny boy.
Danny boy.
Oh my.
Spalding. Sorry.
Spalding, could you put the boat?
I christened me
the Flying Hawk. Spalding, could you put the boat? Love that. Such a good movie.
Don't sell yourself short.
Well, there's
Judge. You're a terrible slouch.
You know how I always say there's one movie you gotta be watching on a weekly basis. Now there's two.
Tin Cup.
Oh yeah. Caddyshack. Both golf movies too.
Yeah, I know.
It's interesting.
Funny both golf movies.
It's interesting.
I'm sorry, I kind of played that. It kind of played into your golf story.
It needed to be played.
No, we should actually wrap this up. We've been going on almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Um,
Get into that 3 hour, 30-minute Joe Rogan.
I know, right? Remember the scene with the riddle from Tin Cup where she gives them like a riddle and they can't solve it?
What's the riddle?
Do you remember that? Here, I'll play it.
I don't watch Tin Cup as much as I watch Caddyshack.
Tin Cup.
Tin Cup.
That's a cool nickname.
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on. I love how Cheech is in this, or you know that Cheech Marine is.
Cheech.
Yeah, Cheech. All right, say the riddle. Come on. All right, come on. That guy is wearing a TCU shirt. He wears that the whole movie.
Yeah.
The fat guy. Yeah. Oh.
Pause it real quick. But
Yeah.
To the beginning again.
You want me to rewind
It's
it?
wait, a father and his son are driving down the road.
Yes. Here, I'll play it. Oh shit. Okay, hang on.
This isn't. I mean, this is more of a logical answer, but is divorced has a stepdad.
Well, yeah.
He was adopted by a gay couple.
I, it's the grandfather? Ooh.
That's actually too smart. Yeah. That's actually right. It could be.
I missed the first part of this. All right. Come on.
It's
So
gonna be something dumb in the wordage, but
a man and his son are driving. Ambulance is taken to different hospitals. Doctor says, I can't operate on this boy. He's my son.
I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons why the dad got released from the hospital. He's a doctor at the other hospital. I mean, that's not the answer. It's the answer is something witty, but
the dad's injuries were not that severe.
The dad was
car.
released an hour in. The son was in critical care, and
his dad went all fucking John Q.
That's not the answer. It's
his dad went John Q.
Let's see what Kaz has to say about this one.
No, the lady, you know, like the woman, Renee Russo, I think. She comes in and she answers. Oh, fuck.
God,
that's so fucking obvious. I knew it was something. I was close with grandfather-ish.
It's funny. I wonder what the moral of that joke is. Well, you know what it is?
It's just a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister.
Well, like, it gets you so focused on like a guy saying it that like you don't think.
I even think too there's a little bit of
Gender bias.
Gender bias. I know in the movie she plays a strong woman,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe it's like, yeah. I mean,
she's a psychologist at the movie.
Yeah, I mean, when you say doctor, I think even most people would think, oh, Doctor Male.
Yes. But she plays a doctor in this movie.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So yeah.
Is Costner's character a little bit of a sexist, misogynist type too in the movie or not? Maybe that's another reason for it. I can't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah. So anyway,
but no, yeah, it's definitely though. It's more of the you're just so focused on a man and his son. You're focused on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. You're gonna be spewing that joke now.
I might take it to work with me.
Is the cigar bar open on New Year's Eve?
No. Oh yeah, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But we can smoke. We don't have to smoke at the cigar lounge. Wouldn't you want to just outside? I know it'd be cold. Like I know what you're saying.
It's not as enjoyable. Not as enjoyable.
Yeah.
Especially when it's cold out. I mean, it's still.
I know
it's going to take you a good hour to 2 hours. You're gonna frost over.
If we bundle up and if the weather's not that bad.
Well, there's frightful, Chris.
Oh, the weather outside is weather. All
Chris,
right, can I? Do you want to wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up.
Let's
wrap it up.
All right.
It's a good time to wrap it up.
This has been. I never introduced you. It's been my friend Mark.
Thank you.
Mark Merlot.
Mark Merlot in the flesh.
In the
flesh.
This is Chris Lazar. This is The Thread. I'm going to sign out now. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.